All right, what's up, everybody? This is our debut for our podcast. I'm Hans,
I'm Mateo.
and we are brothers. I'm the oldest of our family. This is one of the younger brothers, and we're going to just talk about the most random things that brothers can talk about. Now, some reservations on doing this podcast is figuring out different kinds of things to talk about. So we're going to keep this podcast very wide range of topics. I think that we have a lot of interest in different things, and we're pretty passionate about all of those things. So I like to keep it broad. I don't want us to only talk about one thing. Now, we come from wrestling, so that's pretty obvious that we could talk for days about that kind of stuff. But we also love video games.
Yeah.
We love MMA, specifically UFC, and we love TV and movies. So we're going to keep it pretty broad with those kinds of things. But first up is getting you guys to understand who we are as people. And so we're just going to do some random questions. I'm going to ask him some questions, and then he's going to ask me. And then that way you guys get to know us a little bit. So first up is, how old are you?
I'm 20.
20?
How old are you, man?
I'm 10, I'm 29. Okay. Let's just start it off with, who's your favorite UFC fighter right now?
Favorite UFC fighter? Topuria. Ilya Topuria.
Topuria. Yeah, Topuria is probably mine too. I think he's pretty cool.
So dominant.
Oh yeah. No, he's huge.
Exciting.
I think my favorite all time though is still Georges St. Pierre, because he's basically like what started me with the MMA stuff. And I remember watching him when I was a little kid with Dad in the living room, and then yeah, it's kind of ever since then. That's like really the only thing that I've ever watched all the time consistently through my life.
Yeah, I never saw him fight.
He's pretty good.
The
He
first
did-
guys I watched fight that really like got me was Conor McGregor. It was like you showed me the first time when he knocked out Jose Aldo. Like it was just such an icon.
Was it really?
Yeah,
That
you
one?
showed me. Yeah, and I was like,
Oh, when I was in
"Holy shit,
college.
that was insane." Yeah, I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I have a funny story about that, about the Conor McGregor knocking out Jose Aldo. So, take it back, during that time, I want to say it was like 2015 or 2016, because I was a freshman in college, and I was very invested in this because Jose Aldo was like considered one of the GOATs at that point, and he was still fighting. And Conor was this guy who talked a lot of shit. I don't need to explain who Conor McGregor is, but at the time, I was dating this girl, and I got her super invested into this fight, and she was like, she didn't watch any UFC stuff, none of that kind of stuff. She didn't share that kind of passion, but she really hated Conor McGregor because she thought Jose Aldo was like a really nice guy and stuff. And then I tell her that to come with me, because I convinced her to do it so that I can go and watch the fight live. And so we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and there's like, no shit, I get there because one of our alumni from the college was on the card, Colby Covington. And so I started at the prelims. So we were at Buffalo Wild Wings for like, no shit, like 4 hours. We were there for a really long time. I felt really bad. And Colby lost. He got submitted in that fight.
Oh, that was when he first got into it.
Yeah, he had only, I think, maybe 2 fights or something like that. Well, anyways, so he fought, loses, and then he gets to the main event. I don't remember anybody else on the card. Everybody was there, and the place was packed. There was people just standing around watching it, not even sitting down. And then, and I'm nervous about it, but I'm like excited because at that time I think I'm on the Conor train. And then he gets starched in 14 seconds, dude. And my girlfriend at the time was super freaking pissed at me and said that she didn't want to come to any more of that stuff, and was mad that I got her invested in that stuff because she said Conor McGregor was like such a piece of shit and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty funny. But do you have any funny stories regarding the UFC stuff?
UFC, honestly, off the top of my head, no. I don't really got nothing. But going back to like one of my favorite moments is probably when oh, I can't think of the moment. I might have a song for a second. I'm trying to think of something.
That's all right. We'll move on from there. Talk a little bit louder too. So
Okay.
this is our first time doing this. Also, first take. So I plan on not editing too much on this. So bear with us, all right? We're newbies at this kind of stuff. And let's switch it up right now, okay? Because we could talk about UFC for a lot of stuff, for a long time. I want to get into a lot of different topics, so then people kind of know, like, they can, if they ever decide to ask questions and stuff, they can talk to us about a wide variety of things. So now we're gonna go top 5 favorite video games of all time.
Damn, alright. Well,
Top 5.
You go first. You
Okay.
Go first, man.
Easy.
Is this in order?
No, no. I don't know.
random
I
order?
actually I do have one that for sure beats all of them,
Okay.
and it's very unique to me. So I'm gonna go with, oh man, probably Pokemon Fire Red, just because it completely took over my life, mine and my brother's life. Pokemon Fire Red is what started my journey. My dad got it for me when I don't even remember where we were. We were at like a wrestling tournament or something, and he got it for me. And I've beaten that one like, oh my gosh, like 10 times. And Jack and Dexter on the PS2, that game is goated. And my other brother AJ, it's also, I think that's his favorite game too.
I didn't know that.
A third one, Ghost of Tsushima, beautiful.
Peak.
One of the best games I've ever played. Made me cry when I played it. I like a game that has like,
So good.
oh yeah, the emotional part of it. It's literally like you're playing through a movie, but yet also like you're not just standing by. Like you are a part of this. It makes you
You're
really
in
feel it.
You're
Yeah.
in it.
Let's go with another one. Man, Elden Ring's pretty good.
Really? That's not up there for you? Holy shit.
I don't think it's in the top 5. I'm trying to think of what one has taken up my most time.
Oh, true.
I would probably say Rocket League, honestly, because that game, when I started it, it was $20.
I still play it. I still
Dude,
play it.
it's old. It's like almost a decade old. I think it is a decade old.
Yeah, it is.
And it's amazing. I love that game. Super toxic though. I don't play it anymore just because I would just get super pissed
My
every time
favorite
I play it.
competitive game.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Now mine is Marvel Rivals, but that game pisses me off too.
Fortnite, bro.
Fortnite's pretty good.
That might be up there for me, but not anymore. I haven't touched that game forever.
My last one on my list for my 5th is gonna be Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age though,
You always talk
because
about that one.
this game is such a this was a game that I borrowed from a friend when I was like, oh my god, like 6th grade, dude. I was super young.
6th grade?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
And it was on the PS2, and the reason why I was so obsessed with it is that my friend also gave me the guide to it. It was a huge book, and I didn't even know that they made guides and that you could buy. And I never beat it, but that game, if anybody's ever freaking played that game, it takes forever to beat that game because there's so much grinding. You have to like level up your characters and stuff and get them like certain powers and equipments and stuff. And I really like that complex system in video games. And the reason why I say the Zodiac Age though is because it's a remastered version. And in that one on the PlayStation 4 is when it came out, they changed it so that you could multiply your speed by 4, so you could move like hella fast when you were having to grind and like level up your characters, because that shit would take forever. That was like most of the game sometimes, and then I was able to breeze right through the games. But it's really funny because I have played that game. It's like my comfort game. If I ever feel like I want to grind on something and like I know the story like so well, I go up to it and I always stop playing it at the same part. And I want to say it's like the final area, and I always stop playing it then. I've never beaten it. I've never beaten this game, and I've played all the way through to this part.
Game?
It's my all-time favorite game, and I don't even know how it ends. I don't even know how it ends, and it's my all-time favorite game. It's really good.
Great.
All right, now your list.
Okay, so let's just start off with a similar game taste. Rocket League. One of my favorite competitive games. It's just, I don't know. He got me into it. We played together, but he was so much better than me. So much better than me. He was like diamond rank at the time. At the time, that was so crazy to us. And then I was like bronze, silver. And I would play with this guy, and he'd just yell at me, and but I wanted to get good so bad, and I just kept grinding. But then like I never got to his point until he stopped playing. Now I'm like, I'm a champ.
Oh my gosh, we played each other when I was living with you guys a little bit, and we did 1v1s, dude, and he beat my ass so many times. I was raging.
But then I played you the next day, and you fucking beat me, bro. And I was pissed.
Yeah, but low key, I was kind of talking shit in that one. So.
Oh, dude, I was heated in that. But besides that, another competitive game. I love my competitive games. They're too fun. Fortnite. I would play that when it was in its prime. I mean, I got into it probably season 3, so not when it first came out, but I played all the way up to probably like to chapter 2. But like after that,
Chapter 2.
yeah, chapter 2, like after season 10.
Oh,
chapter 2.
yeah.
I played into that. I mean, I played like here and there, but like it's just not the same anymore. My favorite season was probably season 7. Like season 7 was sick. It was winter, Christmas skins out and shit.
Was
And
it
then,
the one where you get the sword on the mountain?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that one was
Infinity
a good
Blade,
season.
like
Yes.
that thing was crazy. I would never get it, but yeah.
That one was a good season.
I
I like the one with Thanos in it. The one with Thanos
that was
pretty funny.
a.
That was a
I don't know,
game
that
mode.
was-
though,
yeah, it was a
right?
game mode. It kind of came out really early. I remember playing it a few times, but it was kind of scary, dude. Like it was like you would hide in a bush, you know, but now like it's Thanos following you, bro, and you just come out of nowhere. And he had like 800 health.
Yeah, and he could one-shot you.
Yeah, and I sucked at the game, and it was hard to kill that motherfucker. But yeah, Fortnite. I love that game. But
Hold on, you gotta tell the story. This guy was really good at Fortnite when he first started. This dude was gonna be in a tournament.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, we're gonna out our father right now.
It's season 7, Winter Cup. Winter Cup. It's like one of the. I don't know if it was called Winter Cup at that time, but it was like one of the first tournaments that had started, and I thought it was sick, bro. And I thought I was good and stuff, but I was pretty good. I wasn't like elite, but I was good. And I'm getting through this, and you have to play a certain amount of games to be qualified, and also get a certain amount of points, obviously. And you have to play like 10 games or something like that, and to get qualified for it, you have to play all your games. I played 8 games, and I have enough points to be qualified, but I just need to play my last 2 games. And my dad is yelling at me, and I know he is. I know he's mad at me because I need to do something or needs my help with something. And I'm like, man, like I just need to finish these 2 games. Like literally, I just gotta, like I can just die. Like, he didn't let me come. He came into my room and turned off my PS4 mid game. And that was after my 8th game. I won my 8th game, and I was like on a 4-game win streak. And I was going
Being
off.
number 1?
Yeah, being not number 1 like in the rankings, but like I got number 1. I got first in there, like 4 games.
In the Royale.
Yeah,
Holy
I got
crap.
Yeah, I won 4 games in a row, and I usually didn't play solos too, so it was kind of crazy too because I usually don't go off like that, and I just need to play my last 2 games, and this guy turns off my PS4, and I was so mad, but I know I couldn't do anything about it. I'm probably like in 5th or 6th grade. No, actually, it might have been like 7th grade, and I have to go help, and then I come back, and I think I have enough time. And I have like 5 minutes, and it wasn't enough time to even play a single game. And then I get disqualified. I didn't even get to play a tournament. And then after that, I never got the chance. I never was good enough after that.
Dude, that was heartbreaking because I feel like all of us brothers have like a really like defining moment with video games, and our dad. Our dad also plays video games, so it like we
didn't understand.
We all kind of got in trouble because we would like not do something, and then he would get us in trouble at like the worst time when we were like in that. I could tell another story about mine. Like, keep going with your games.
Okay, Fortnite. Yeah.
Fortnite's
I was
peak.
good. I used to be good, man.
I played it the first day it came out. First freaking day. I was in college, and I told all my buddies, I was like, dude, we gotta play this game because we had a bunch of TVs in the living room, and we would play games all the time. I don't even remember what we played at that time, but when Fortnite came out, that was the only thing we played all year. Honestly, that was the worst possible thing to happen for somebody like me who has like a very addictive mindset. It completely ruined my focus.
It ruined my focus too.
It was bad.
I would get grounded so many times.
Yeah.
'Cause I would stay up, play it.
Yeah.
Or I would either stay up or I want to do my homework. I'd just get home and play Fortnite.
It's good. It was really good.
I don't know how I didn't get bored of that. But off top of Fortnite, another game that you mentioned, Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima?
Yeah.
That game's peak. I mean, first time I played it, I didn't even beat it. I was like, what are you talking about, Final Fantasy? I got to like a certain point, and I was like, I don't want to beat this game. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get myself to do it. It was too good, and I didn't want it to be done. And so I literally stopped playing it. And then I think I picked it up like a year later, and I played through the whole thing. I finished it this time, and I got the DLC, and I played through a little bit of that, but I didn't want to beat it because I knew there was more, so I beat the game, and then I played the DLC, and I was like, oh man,
That's funny.
there's
I
no
didn't
more
play
after
the
this.
DLC
There's no
either.
more after this. Yeah, but I heard the DLC was good. I mean, I
Yeah.
played through some of it.
I
It was
have
fun.
it, and
It was
I
fun.
have never played it.
And what was that? My third game?
Yeah.
Third game, Rocket League, Fortnite, Elden
And
Ring.
then
Oh, I'm gonna say
no,
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Elden Ring. That game blew my freaking mind, bro. Like, after I played Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, man, like these story open world games, like they're insane. Because I was just playing Fortnite and like Minecraft, and I was just like, I was so like one dimensional with my games, like just kind of kid games. And when I got to like those games that have story, you know, and like they're open world, like the Elden Ring especially blew my mind. And that was like ahead of its time at the moment. Like I mean, there was Red Dead Redemption 2, you know. I didn't play that one though, but when Elden Ring came out, it had a lot of hype around it. That game was insane. I ended up not even beating that one either. I till this day I've never beaten it.
The DLC?
I went into the DLC, and I like because you just have to defeat Radon, and then you're able to go through.
What?
Yeah, you just
Wait,
defeat
so in the actual game when it first came out, you don't have to beat the Elden Beast and all that stuff,
No, I just did it.
and you can go through to the DLC.
Yeah.
How
You
is
just
that
have to
possible?
defeat Radon because Radon's in the DLC.
What?
Yeah, and I never even beat the DLC either. I literally played through the first.
Yeah.
And I got all the way to what was his name, the final guy. Started with the R, didn't it?
Are you talking about?
Or the Elden Beast. It was the first guy, the one with the red hair.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I
his
can't
name.
remember his name. But the Elden Beast, I fought him like 3 times, and I was like, he was hard, and I was like, I don't know if I want to beat the game also, and so I just stopped playing that. And then I got it back again, played through the DLC, and I was about to beat the DLC, and I was like, I'm not finishing this. But I put in so many hours, hundreds of hours, and I wanted to do everything in that game, but I just couldn't get myself to beat it.
That was the only game that I 100%ed. It's
Yeah.
the only game I've ever.
And you did it in way less
100%ed.
hours than me.
Actually, no. When I replayed Ghost of Tsushima last time, I 100%ed that game too.
You did you?
Mhm.
Oh shit! I remember
Only
you
2
playing
games.
it again. I think we replayed it at like around the same time because I started playing it and then you.
Yeah, because I
you got it
remember.
again.
I remember when you were playing it. I remember you stopped because it was like hard.
It was
at first or
hard.
something like that.
It was hard, and then I didn't want to play it no more because I realized that I was getting like I was over halfway through the game, and it discouraged me. And I was like, man, like
I know. I try not to think about that because sometimes I'll do that with certain.
it's because I always accidentally see like endings and stuff.
I don't know what
Not
it
on
is.
purpose, but I
It's
always
weird.
accidentally see, or I see like what happens. Like I saw that one guy die in front of you or whatever. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
and
brother.
and he starts crying and stuff.
Yeah, that
I'm
part
like,
was messed up.
"No." And like I saw that moment and I hadn't even got there yet, and it kind of ruined it for me. And I was like, man, but was that my 4th one?
Yeah, you got one more.
Man, the last one's hard though, because I feel like I can go so many options. Like I want to go with like
You know what's crazy,
Something
dude? I
nostalgic.
feel like you haven't even played that many games.
I've played a lot of games, but none that are like most of them are just taking up my time.
Straight up hitters.
Most of them take up my time. Like I just got random games. I thought, oh my gosh, I forgot about Skyrim.
Oh yeah,
Skyrim. I
Wait,
wanna say,
you
like-
played all the way through it.
I didn't play all the way through. I played through a lot of it, but there was just so much. It's because I wanted 100% it, bro. And I was like, man, I don't.
When
have
did you play Skyrim?
I was playing it right when I came back to school, college, and I was like, and then I realized I didn't have enough time for either both
Oh wow.
because I was working, college, and wrestling, coaching wrestling. And then
You were
I was-
playing it last year.
and
Oh.
because it was like $20.
Yeah.
And on Steam, I got it, and I was like, I don't know what to pick. I want to go with like 3. I want to go with like a nostalgic one, like Minecraft. Because like,
Oh.
bro, I put so many hours in Minecraft. I can still play that game, but like I've just beat it so many times, I just can't. I've done like almost everything, but like, or I want to go with like a Pokemon game, but I don't know which one I would go with.
Legend
Just-
of Arceus is pretty peak.
Yeah, that one was fun. I played through all that. Caught all the Pokemon. I think I'm gonna go with Minecraft. I put in hundreds of hours on that. Minecraft's just iconic. I mean, I remember playing in one of your worlds that you played in. I put a bunch of hours in, and I started playing. It was the one where you built the castle or whatever.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I think
On
me and AJ
PS3,
did
yeah,
that
you
or
guys would
something.
like play it so much, and you guys keep building it, and then you guys like kind of stopped playing it, and you let me play in it, and I just like kept extending it more, and then
That was a long time ago.
yeah, and then I think our Minecraft disc broke, and we didn't
Oh
have
yeah,
Minecraft
because it was
no
on
more.
the disc.
Yeah, and it was on the PS3, and then we got a PS4,
Damn.
and we got a PS4, and we didn't play it anymore.
Devastating. That's devastating. I'm gonna show you. That's a peak list, but I'm gonna show these guys. exactly what I'm talking about with my obsession with Final Fantasy 12. Give me one sec.
This guy's in here. Is this my water bottle?
What?
Is mine over here?
Yeah. Boom. So as you guys can see, this is the Final Fantasy Art Collector Edition. Now, I don't have a disc in here, but it literally has the manual unscathed. Then I have the actual game. This is the greatest hits version. Complete in box. And then my favorite part of it, this really cool hard case one. It's like metal.
Which one is that?
This is Final Fantasy 12 as well, the collector's
Oh,
edition. Bonus DVD features, developer interviews, history of Final Fantasy, art gallery, and trailers for it, and it's got everything in it. So I love this game so much. And when I didn't even know this came out because this game came out way before I even knew what Final Fantasy even was. And I found this because I collect retro games and stuff. This was peak because this is Final Fantasy is one of my favorite franchises, especially 15. 15 is a really good one. The one with the brothers in the car. That game's awesome.
I've never played a single one.
Dude, if I was to play any of them, that one is actually probably the easiest one for you to get into because it's actually not that bad.
15?
Yeah, 15 is actually pretty good. And there's a DLC for it, and I think there's a second game. I don't know exactly how it works because I didn't play it, but I don't know. So, you guys understand what's going on with the video games and stuff. We're going to switch it up, and we're going to talk about some other topics. And one of them is going to be movies.
Movies?
Yeah. Now, I freaking love movies.
I love movies, but low-key, I haven't watched nothing.
Okay, well, I'm very interested to hear what this guy's favorite movies are. We're going to go with 3 movies. Okay?
3? Oh, okay.
Just
It's
because
reasonable.
maybe the list is a little too long for him. Because I can list I can list a ton of different movies.
I could probably list a ton of movies, but it's probably not going to be nowhere near close.
Yeah, but if it's your favorite movies, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm going to have to think about it a little bit because there's so many.
All right, I'm going to throw mine out there because I think about
You
it
might
all
open
the
my
time.
mind a little
Dude,
bit.
I keep touching this thing. For sure, Lord of the Rings movies. The third one is so good. I love the final battle. It's the best final battle, like war, in my opinion, in any movie I've ever seen. I've never seen a movie with such a massive like setting and so many different people. Me and my brother, AJ, used to play with toys, and when we would do like big wars and stuff, that was always in the back of my mind of what I was like trying to replicate and envision when we would play with toys. But so Lord of the Rings, I love Harry Potter. Me and my wife just started watching the Harry Potter movies again. We're on number 3 right now.
I need to watch that.
They're really good.
Yeah,
Bro,
cool.
this guy hasn't seen either of these franchises, by the way.
Oh.
So if you guys are going to leave any comments, talk shit about this guy.
I want to watch them so bad. I just don't. I don't know why. Like,
They're really
I don't know.
We were
why.
just watching them the other night, too.
You-
In LeGrand.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we were. I
We
wasn't
can't talk
even
about
awake.
that. Can't talk about that. But, and what's another one? So I got those 2. Those are easy. And I'm going to give a third one that's going to throw everybody for a loop on this one. Hitch.
Hitch, really? I mean,
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah. It's a good movie.
Will Smith. I love that movie so much. It's like my comfort movie. I don't know why I like it so much, but the soundtrack alone is so good. I love good music in a movie because it can like set the tone, obviously, for like some of the most iconic moments in movies. But also, fun fact, it's the first movie me and my wife ever watched together. Yeah.
Wow.
Second date, she came to my apartment and then we watched it. And yeah. And she didn't know. I was like, I'm gonna play my favorite movie, and girls never expect that. Well, it's actually my favorite movie, and I've watched it like I don't know 50 freaking times. But yeah, so there's 3. I can name like 100 movies that I love. But
Damn. So which ones did you pick out of those, like the series?
the third one for Lord of the Rings is by far my favorite. For Harry Potter, it's between number 3 and 4.
Have you watched them all though?
Oh yeah, I've watched all of
Okay.
them. Prisoner of Azkaban is amazing just because the werewolf scene alone is so peak. Like that's when the story really starts to like unfold, in my opinion. and a lot of cool things get introduced in that one. But then number 4, when you get to see Voldemort in person for the first time, dude. What is it? The Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
That one is so good.
I've seen so many scenes.
And they kill somebody in that one. I don't remember them killing anybody in the other ones, but like you see the dude die, and it's Robert Pattinson, the guy who plays Edward.
Oh, he dies
in Twilight. And sorry, spoiler alert, but you haven't seen those movies. I don't feel bad for you. Sorry.
My favorite movies, man. Oh, I'm gonna go with first one, just pure nostalgia, because I watched this one so many times. The first Pokemon movie.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah,
Actually,
I love that movie.
bro, we used to have it on VHS, and I
Yes.
stepped on it and broke it.
That's how it got.
Yes.
That's how. It's weird.
I
There are
walked
so
into the
many that-
room and
there's-
it was under something, and I stepped on it.
There are so many that broke like that.
Ugh.
There are so many
Devastated,
movies.
bro.
I would spam watch that movie until eventually it was gone. But
Oh, I forgot about a movie. Go ahead and do your list. I forgot about
dude,
one.
I honestly don't know what else to say. There's just so many. Well, I did watch the first Lord of the Rings movie, and I love that movie.
That one is
So that one's
really
on my
good.
list. I love that movie. I just never watched I watched half of the second one, so I'm not gonna add it. And I loved like the half, but for some I just like stopped watching all of a sudden. But the first movie, Lord of the Rings, I love that one.
That one's really good.
Third movie, oh man, I'm gonna have to go with the nostalgic one again.
That's fine.
I don't know why this one just always just like I just love this music in this one, and I just love watching this movie, Lion King.
What?
Yeah, I know. I love that movie. I love the music. I love when I don't love that scene, but when Mufasa dies, like that scene had me crying when I was a kid.
That scene is actually
And
brutal.
I just love his little get back on Scar. Like I don't know. It was like original like little get back movie to me, and it was just like
Love a good revenge.
yeah, I don't know. Like there's so many little like kids movies that I just like think back on. I'm just like, oh, I love watching that movie. And I watched that one probably 100 times because we had it on the VHS tape. Like, we had so many. Like there's so many Pokemon episodes we had, Ninja Turtle movies. Oh, like
That's what I was gonna
awesome.
say.
Yeah. Really? The Ninja
Yeah, the
Turtles?
Ninja Turtles movie.
That was
That was
sick.
the one that I put that one above the Harry Potter movies
That movie.
because we used to watch the original Ninja Turtles movie every single night
Every night.
before bed, every single night on VHS, and that was like until I was in freaking high school. We watched that. By far my favorite, and we always talk about how us brothers, because there's 4 brothers in our family, and we say that we're all of the turtles. So like I'm the oldest. I think I'm Leo, very leadership-esque.
Mhm.
AJ is very rebellious and an angry bastard, and so he's Raphael, and he's a little crazy. And then Mateo, who is wicked smart.
Nah, but
Nah,
yeah,
this guy's big time nerd, believe it or not.
Yes, yeah.
And so we're all nerds, but
Yeah.
this guy's big time, and so he's Donatello, and then Nico, complete idiot, moron, dumb but funny. Just kidding. But anyways, he's Michelangelo. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I always hated being Donatello.
I know this guy used to hate when we say that, but I'm like, bro, you literally.
because he has a
did it.
freaking staff, dude. It's just not cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that part is not that cool. But I do think that Leonardo has the best weapons. If we're really talking about best
Swords,
weapons,
man. Come on, swords.
he has 2 swords, and
I honestly hate Raphael's weapons.
yeah, they're too short. But it's because he just throws down. Dude.
Well,
He
it's
don't
also
care.
they're not even like sharp. Are they?
Well, he can stab people with.
I don't know. They're even some sharp.
I don't know.
They're weird weapons. I've never even seen those before.
I actually
Only-
think Michelangelo's weapons are the worst ones.
Nunchucks, yeah.
I think Donatello's is second. I think it's
well,
Leo
low-key
then
Donatello's
Donatello
staff is useful, but like,
because it's so big.
yeah,
And it's like you can hit
but like
people
I
from far.
preferably wouldn't want that.
Yeah, if you're trying to kill
If
somebody.
I'm cool as fuck with some nunchucks, I'd rather not rock with some nunchucks.
Yeah.
But I feel like nunchucks low-key don't work.
I also. Well, I,
I
mean,
feel like if you
can
hit
probably
them,
smack.
well,
somebody
yeah, I
with-
feel like if you hit them one time, it just completely knocks it off track, and you can't. You have to like reset. Just to
I think
hit
you would
them
just swing it like this. If I was using a nunchuck, I would just swing it like this, back and forth.
again.
I wouldn't use it like with the I would just try and hit him with it like if it was a baton. But Did you name 3 movies?
Yeah, I named 3. But
Yeah.
honestly, I might switch Lion King for a Ninja Turtle movie. But
Dude, 1 and 2 Ninja Turtles, the OG ones, are
they
super
were
good.
Yeah, they're sick.
The
I
very
also really like
first one.
Shredder. I thought
Yeah,
Shredder was
Shredder's
more
sick.
menacing. Like
You don't like Toko and Reza?
Yeah, they're alright. Yeah, they're alright. I just thought he was more menacing in that. Toko and Reza is the what?
The final fight scene.
Yeah.
And dude, that's such a
Yeah, I
good
thought it was
scene.
cool. Are you thinking about the one where he like gets hella huge? Like he like mutates? Yeah.
He gets the ooze on him or
Yeah.
something like that. Dude, the first one is iconic and hilarious too because my TikTok, since I've had TikTok, my bio has been forgiveness is divine but never pay full price for late pizza. And if you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You're 30 minutes late, dude. Hey, I'm standing on it. Just slip it down here. I love that scene. But okay, let's switch it up again. What are we at right now? We're at 30 minutes. What I tell you?
Oh damn.
I told you it's easy
Yeah.
once we get going. So hopefully we're entertaining you guys, to the best of our abilities. That's maybe next time we do this, we'll get into like some serious topics or something. But let's see. What do we want to talk about? You guys something you want to talk about? I have a few things that I can think of.
I mean, we could talk about the fight, the UFC fight.
Oh yeah. So we just got done watching UFC 321.
Disappointing, but I mean, we can talk
Yeah.
about it. I mean, there's a little bit to talk about.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. There's some hot takes. I already was like on TikTok and stuff and seeing some of the things
Hot
about the
takes,
eye plug. Yeah,
Oh,
dude. Everybody's
think it's-
so I would see one video and it'd be like our opinion where we're like, dude, you got poked pretty bad. And then the next video we're like, bro, his eyelids were closed. It wasn't even that bad. Yeah, it went in, but his eyelids were closed. That guy's a pussy.
That still hurts.
I
You ever
agree.
you ever been poked in the eye? Like even when your eyes closed, like bro, every single time you get poked in the eye, your eyes are probably closed. Because it's pure reaction.
That's true. I don't
Like,
know.
your eyes react like way faster.
It hurts no matter what.
Yeah, it hurts no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think he was faking the injury. The severity of it is what I question, but also like what your point is like, dude, he got fouled, and then he's gonna go back in the fight. What if his vision is a little blurry?
Yeah, like-
maybe
like-
it's not like I can't see nothing, but if it's a little blurry and he goes back in the fight, and then he loses because of this performance hindrance or whatever you could say, that's BS.
Yeah, because like I'm sure he could probably see a little bit, but like, is it
Shapes and
It's probably
shadows.
like his eyes are probably watery, his vision's probably blurry. Like, how are you supposed to go against the best in the world?
That's
Like
true.
when your vision's blurry. Like I don't even know how what's his name Michael Bisping would do it. Fight with one eye. Like that's insane.
And he won the belt.
Yeah, and he won the belt. But like, remember when he turned away because his mouth guard was down and Anderson Silva kicked him or kneed him?
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, because he didn't see it. Like that's what people have to deal with when they can't see that much in one eye. Like you won't even be able to see some things.
Yeah, and Michael adjusted to it. Like he
Yeah.
knew he didn't have
But-
an eye.
Tom has never adjusted to that.
Yeah. I will say, Surreal looked really good.
He did.
I still didn't think he was gonna win
didn't think
because in the end the grappling never took place. It's like 5 rounds. That's such a long time for. In Tom, we don't know what he's capable of, and we do know that Surreal's grappling is not good. He defended one takedown, and it was kind of a crappy attempt in my opinion because he
Yeah.
shot from like way out.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, it wasn't a fair assessment on either side. But I will say, I do want to see it because Surreal looked good.
Yeah, he did look good. I mean, he had some really good like inside kicks and his jabs were looking good. But
I
in
think
my,
it
in my
surprised
opinion,
Tom.
yeah, I think it was surprising Tom. But it's because he was playing safe from the outside. He was doing it against Volkov. He did the same thing. He's like playing safe and he'll get the win because I mean he won by split decision. Like
That also made me think though that Tom won't KO Surreal because
Oh, yeah,
unless
also-
it gets later on in the rounds and he
yeah.
still holds the power. But like at first I'm like I don't see him clipping him in the first round. Like he's just Surreal's too technical. I could
he
see him
plays it
getting
too safe.
submitted.
He plays it too safe.
He would have to blitz him
Yeah.
like big time because I don't think Surreal will ever KO him or anything like that. I don't think so.
But I mean he could have adjusted up the first round. You know, you never know what your coaches tell you. Sometimes it like, what if he started like closing the distance? Because Cyril Gane was backing up the entire time. What if he closed the distance, get him up against the cage, and then he blitzes? Because he never really did that yet.
That's true.
He was just keeping him in the middle, and he was letting him circle back in every single time.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, he was not slipping them jabs either. He was eating them. And he fucking his
Yeah, he was eating
nose
those
started
jabs.
bleeding. I mean, he was eating fine. He wasn't really taking damage, but I mean, his nose started bleeding. But it's because
Yeah, I
Just
think
take him square in the
people
face.
people definitely mistake that for like actual damage. When it's
Yeah.
like, bro,
Bro,
this guy, you could breathe on him and his
yeah,
nose
my nose will start bleeding, man.
Yeah.
It's like, you think you just killed me or something? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think Tom was totally fine,
Yeah.
but Cerrito was looking good. I wanted to see the fight. I mean, that's literally why we were watching this, because we wanted to see that fight. Also, I did want to see the Umar versus Mario. I was actually really excited for that fight, and that fight did not disappoint. I was
That
telling
fight
this
was
guy
good.
that fight was gonna be good. I was like,
I
nah,
thought
dude,
it
this
was
guy-
not going to be that
gonna
bad,
be
but
good.
I thought Mario Batista was going to do worse.
Yeah, he still
He did
low-key
lose every
kinda got
round.
dominated.
Yeah, he still did lose every round, you know, and he got controlled and he got pieced up here and there. But like he was holding his own, he was scrambling, like
He was competitive.
he needed to work on his takedown defense because like
Yeah.
once he got taken down, he was really good at like keep moving and getting away. Then you just get taken down.
Yeah. Also, if anybody didn't see that nasty toe hold at the beginning of that
I
fight,
forgot. I was just thinking about the knee.
dude,
The toe hold was crazy.
I don't know how he didn't tap. If
Oh,
nobody's
dude.
ever been put in a toe hold, dude, that shit hurts so bad, dude.
Bro,
If it gets to a certain point, it literally feels like everything's just gone.
bro, if he tapped, it would have been bad for him.
That was crazy. Habib would have killed him.
Yeah,
for sure.
Habib would have killed him too, especially in his home country,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like representing.
Oh yeah,
Oh no. Oh.
it'd have been bad.
Bro, I did not think he was gonna be that good. I want to see him fight again. I want to see him fight someone else.
Who, Mario?
Yeah, Mario. I want to see
Yeah.
him fight someone else.
He did really good.
Yeah, he did really good, and cause bro, that hold was nasty, and I feel like that would have tapped a lot of other people.
I feel like him and Corey would be a sick fight.
I don't think Corey would have tapped to the toe hold though either.
Well, no, probably not.
That
But I
was
think
crazy.
I think him and Corey would be a good fight. That
Yeah.
would be a toss up for me,
Mm.
based off of that performance, because Umar did the same thing to Corey.
Mm.
It was like a 5-round fight, I think, right? And he 5-0'd him.
Yeah, he 5-0'd him.
That's
Right,
pretty
right,
crazy
right.
because he 3-0'd Mario Bautista, but it was competitive, and it was kind of competitive in Umar versus Corey. Like Corey wasn't just getting ragdolled, but he was losing the rounds, you know. But and then Mackenzie Dern versus Verna.
I wasn't really watching that fight.
Yeah, me neither. Neither of those chicks should be champion in my opinion.
Yeah.
No offense to the division, but like Mackenzie was like, what was her record? Like
It was
1 and 2.
she's like 1-2 in her last 3 fights.
Yeah, in her last 3 fights, and now she's the champ. Like that just tells you how weak the weight class is.
It's just I don't know.
Yeah, it made sense for Mackenzie
that
to
she
win
won.
because she's marketable, but
Yeah.
lame. Yeah, Whaley needs to come back down. I'm excited for that fight though, Shevchenko versus Whaley.
I'm a little excited. I think Shevchenko is just too big for Whaley though. It's too
Dude,
big.
she's cracked.
She's big and she's aggressive and she's tough. Whaley's tough,
She's the bullet.
but like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I think honestly, she might get knocked out.
Yeah, we've seen Whaley get
Yeah,
knocked out.
we seen Whaley got knocked out. Like when she got knocked out by Rose Namajunas, like that kick was like not that powerful. It was a
No.
nasty kick, but it wasn't like that. It was like a flick of the top of the foot.
Yeah.
And it like barely clipped her right here, and she boom, she was gone. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my
And
god.
Shevchenko's kicks are nasty.
Yeah, she has nasty kicks, and she's bigger. Like, she looks buff. She's kind of built like a dude.
Yeah, Whaley is too, but Whaley's like I want to know.
She's kind of small.
Yeah, I was just gonna
small.
say she seems short.
She's like 5'2", I think.
That's pretty small.
Yeah, she's like 5'2". I mean, she is a straw weight. What is straw weight? 115.
Yeah, I think it's 115. Because I think 125 is the weight class that
That's
Whaley's
flyweight.
bumping up to.
That's flyweight, right? Or is it called something different in girls?
I think it's strawweight and then flyweight. And then, man, I don't watch the girls enough. No offense to the girls division, I just don't watch it. That
I'd watch
much.
Kayla Harrison.
Kayla Harrison's a monster.
Yeah, she's a monster. I'd watch her. I watch Shevchenko too and Whaley, but like besides that, like there's not a single fight besides some of the champions that I would want to watch.
Yeah, it's
that I
kind of
look
hard.
forward to. But it's just like it's because they don't market them very well.
No, they don't. I don't know.
Also,
half
the
of them.
girls don't market themselves very well. They don't make themselves exciting. Like when they talk trash talk, is very cringy, and like it feels so forced and like it just doesn't feel like they're being serious, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't know. And then also like a lot of the times when they try to be marketable, they show off like their asses and stuff. And it just that's
I've
not
seen
what
that,
that's not what the
yeah.
sport needs. Like that one girl, I don't know if you're talking about the one that always shakes, like twerks and stuff.
Yeah, she always tries to twerks and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and then she
bro.
lost. I'm pretty sure recently.
Yeah, she did lose.
She got like starched, I think. But
But I don't know. It's
I want but back to like the Thomas Nurmagomedov thing. But like, I wanted Tom to win so bad. I wanted John Jones to be quiet. I want him to be like still thinking about like, man, like if I fought this guy, like it would probably be close. You know, he just.
Yeah, now he's probably thinking I could win that fight with an eye poke too.
Yeah. I'd probably poke Tom Aspinall's eye.
Yeah, I'd poke him. TKO via
You
eye
would.
pokes.
But
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
know.
so disappointing.
We're John Jones's biggest haters.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, that guy sucks. Also, that video with him and Hasbulla, what the heck is up with that? Did you see that?
No, I saw something talking about it, but what was
Bro,
it?
he had a chub. Full on, like, I don't even know if it was a chub. It might have been a full erection.
What?
Swear, dude. Look it up. It's clear as day. And Hasbulla sees it, and then he's like weirded out and walks away.
I'm gonna have to look.
We're going to get a live reaction of this. Look up Hasbulla, John Jones. It is crazy. Yeah, that one. Look. Watch. He's like, oh, hell no.
Dude, what the fuck? It's like not. It doesn't even move.
Yes, bro, he
Completely
was
stiff.
stiff.
What the fuck, dude? That's fucking weird. Why is he hanging out with them anyway?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. All I'm saying is that guy is not the GOAT.
Oh,
People
have you
doing
not-
that stuff, they're not
Have
the
you not heard
GOAT.
about that one story though? That guy talking about how like the guy like they were like it was like before John Jones fights and he was like asking if he could do this in a fight and he like groped him or something like that. And this
Groped
guy-
John Jones?
No, this guy groped John Jones groped this guy and was asking if he could do this in a fight and he was like being like completely honest. And it was like I don't even know exactly what he said. The guy didn't go into detail, but like it was like nasty. And
What
yeah,
the
he
heck?
talks about it, and that he did it to him a few when he was like fighting in his prime, and he didn't even know what to do because he was like scared to even say anything about it because like John Jones would probably kill him.
Yeah, John Jones is a bad dude.
Yeah,
He's
and
a
there
good
was
fighter.
There was a bunch of people that
Not a
backed
good
that
guy.
story up. Like the people that were there was only like two guys, and they both backed up the story.
Damn.
I was like, oh, that's
The reason why I don't like John Jones is because he acts like he's a good guy. I don't like that. And that's what makes me hate him more. Because I'm like, dude, you're not a good person. Quit acting like you're this good guy.
And I hate what he said about Daniel Cormier's kid.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah, no one ever talks about that.
I hate that nobody
Yeah,
does.
No one ever
You
talks about
never
that. Like
see that.
everyone always gets hates on Daniel Cormier and all this when he's brought up, but like no one talks about the fact that like bro
Yeah, he was
mentioned
talking on his
and yeah, he was hating on
kid.
his kid that died. Like I don't know if anyone like knows that. Like how much like if you know that or not, but like his kid died.
Yeah, and
Like,
if
super
anybody
sad.
sees this and starts commenting about this crap, we do our research. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not just making this up.
That clip makes me so mad. It makes me so angry because I know in the end GC lost.
Yeah, that part.
And I was
sucks.
like, man, like I feel so bad for him because like he never got that get back, and then now he has to be all like nice to John Jones when he interviews him and all
yeah,
that.
'cause he's an analyst.
But he fucking
now.
hates that guy, and he has to act like he likes him.
Yeah, that
And
that
John Jones will
sucks.
forever have that over him, you know. I just
Yeah, I hate it, but I mean, what can you do? Daniel Cormier is the kind of guy that you would want your kids to try and
yeah,
be
look
like.
up to him.
And then when you talk about guys that you don't want to be like, John Jones is that guy. And that's the part that sucks because he's considered the GOAT. And he's an amazing fighter. Like,
Yeah.
legit crazy good. But the reason why I also don't like him is that he has asterisks in his wins. Like, he barely beats Dominic Reyes. He
Barely beats
beats
Gustafsson the first time-
Gustafsson.
the first time.
Yes, he barely beats these guys. Now, granted, when he did the rematch versus Gustafsson, he
Beat him up.
destroyed him.
Yeah.
And I think that probably would have happened if he fought Dominic Reyes as well. But, dude, if you rewatch that fight, it is razor thin close. Like, so close. Now, I'm not saying it goes in Dominic Reyes' favor, but just the fact that it was that close, that ain't a GOAT in my opinion, dude.
Yeah,
It's just
like,
not.
Someone that has that close of fights, like how are you considered the best?
Yeah, and then he has, I'm not sure how much this steroid stuff, the substance stuff, comes into
I
play.
have seen that he barely did use any.
Yeah,
like,
because
still,
I don't
but-
buy that stuff, but because his skills alone are just like, they're insane. His fight IQ is crazy good. But it's just like, dude, he's just a bad person. Like, Yeah, he's a great fighter, but when you're talking about like a champion for me, like a champion, he's a champion in every aspect of his life. Like, I haven't heard anything bad about GSP or Habib. Like, I haven't heard anything about that. But so it's like hard for me to like want to respect this dude, other than the fact that he's a good fighter. As a human being, he's a very hard person to respect. He's a bad dude.
Drinks and drives, hits a pregnant lady.
Yeah, hits a pregnant lady.
Hits his wife.
He hit his wife. Like, this guy's a bad person, man, and we're promoting people like this, and that's the part that sucks, dude.
I hate how he tries to act like a good person now.
Yeah, that's
He
what
was-
makes it worse.
Yeah.
If he was just
Yeah.
like owned it and was like, I'm a piece of shit and stuff like that, you're like, yeah, this guy.
He'd
yeah,
kind
he's
of be a
piece
little
of
bit
shit.
like Conor McGregor a little bit.
Exactly, like Connor knows he's crazy.
Yeah.
He doesn't hide it. He doesn't lie about that stuff. Whereas John Jones would literally be like, oh yeah, I'm on a better path now, and then like 2 weeks later he's got a boner with Hasbullah. And it's like, bro, what
Dude,
are you
that
talking
video's so
about?
weird.
Yeah.
That's nasty. That was,
Look it up. It's gross.
yeah, that's nasty.
But all right, let's talk about something else. UFC can go on for days.
Do you want to talk about a different topic or maybe the next UFC card?
Oh, let's talk about the next UFC card.
322. It's like,
Let me pull it up.
well, I just know the first one right off the bat, fucking JDM versus Islam,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be sick.
and then I'm pretty sure Whaley versus Shevchenko
Yep,
is the
it's
other one.
322.
And then Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales,
Dude,
and then who else is on there? There's one other one.
I don't know this middleweight one. That guy's undefeated.
Oh, Beisinger's Susukayev.
and then
he's the
Roman
undefeated guy.
Kopylov versus.
I'm pretty sure those are all by finish too.
What?
Yeah, and he just joined. So basically, he was on Dana White's Contender Series.
Oh, I know this guy.
Yeah, he was on Dana White's Contender Series.
Yes.
Wins his fight by finish. Week later, someone calls out, and he calls. Dana White calls him, and he's like, "You want to call this fight?" Even though he just fought last week, calls him, and he goes for the fight, and he finishes the guy.
Yeah,
But then
that's
he did get
crazy.
clipped in the fight, though. He did get clipped for a second, but then he took down the guy, and finished him immediately.
Yeah. Bo Nichols on that card too.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast with Bo
He needs to
Nichols.
go down a weight class.
I agree, dude.
He's a chub.
Yeah, he's Bo Nickel is very small for middleweight. I don't know what he's thinking. Yeah, he's got like no. I feel like that dude has no muscle.
Yeah, he's
on
like
him.
not enough muscle. He's also too short.
Yeah, he's very short.
Especially middleweight, dude. Those guys are tall.
Yeah, like when he fought De Ritter, that literally looked like
Yeah.
a light heavyweight
Ritter's
fighting a
6'4".
lightweight. So
Izzy, 6'4".
The problem is though is that I don't like the jump in between those weight classes because it goes 170 to 185. That's 15
There's
pounds.
a lot between there.
That's a lot.
There's a lot.
And then 205. That's 20 pounds. That's a lot of weight, dude. Like De Ritter is like in between those.
They need to like switch the weight classes a little bit, but I don't know how they would do it though.
I think it just needs to be
Like-
every 10 pounds.
Like
there's a
I
weight
think there
class.
might need to be one right after lightweight, and then switch.
Yes.
Switch.
It goes 165, 175, 185, 195, and then 205, then heavyweight. You had
But
like
think
3 weight
about it.
classes.
But the thing is though is that like at those upper weight classes like lightweight and heavyweight, you know, like we're kind of lacking talent, you know.
Yeah,
We're
but
lacking like cause like all our guys like light heavyweight right now is pretty good, but like besides like the top guys like there's no really like prospects coming up. There's no really you don't really see any prospects coming up in middleweight either really.
yeah, but that also could be the issue. Why? It's because they're
There's
stuck
not
in,
enough weight classes.
in between weight classes.
Yeah, but then
I'm not saying that it is. It's just there's probably some people that fall into that category and they're screwed.
Yeah, it's also I just feel like we might come to the problem where it might discredit like double champs, you know, because double champ status is gonna be.
I don't think so because you look at boxing and you got guys like Roy Jones Jr.
And the
he had like
UFC
8
sense.
freaking titles across 8 weight classes.
In the
or
way of
something.
UFC, it's gonna discredit the double champs, you know.
I don't think so.
But in boxing is weird. I don't like how many weight classes it is.
I don't like how many weight classes there are either because it's way harder to keep track of.
Yeah.
But I will say
I think there needs
those
to be
guys
one
are
more.
not cutting weight like the UFC guys
Oh
are.
yeah.
The UFC guys are like old school wrestling. Like,
They
cut a
honestly, they
lot
do
of
too
weight.
much. They do
Yes,
too
they
much,
cut a
in my
lot of
opinion.
weight.
A lot of those guys do too much, and I don't know how they function.
Like Alex Pereira, we were just talking about it
Yeah.
this morning. Alex Pereira was fighting at 185. He looks like a damn heavyweight. He's so damn big, and he is fighting at 185. And now he's 205, and he looks like he's cutting hard to get to that weight class.
Mm.
It's like, bro,
And
and
he
the
has
fact
that-
that he's talking about going heavyweight, It just shows like he knows he's huge.
Because he gained 30 pounds.
Yeah, wasn't he
After-
like 230
Yeah,
in
he
his
was like
fight?
232.
That's
Like,
insane,
it
dude.
wasn't even to the fight yet.
Bro, and when he fought Ankalaev, he looked so big
Yeah,
compared to him.
Huge. Then starch him.
Yeah. Chama.
I mean, it didn't starch him, but like, oh, dude. That was a sick moment.
That
Dude,
was
I was
sick.
so hyped, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's talk about, dude, we got to talk about most hyped moments.
Most hype moments. Oh, geez.
We're going to go over,
There's-
let's see
there's a
about
lot,
this.
there's a
Most
lot.
hype moments in our lives. Over anything.
Over anything.
Anything. Talk about like top 5 moments.
Jeez, bro, you're gonna have to start, dude.
Okay, I can think of a few. Now, I'm not saying that these are like the greatest moments of my life. I'm talking about like where like my energy was through the freaking roof. First one, when I won my freshman state title in wrestling. Dude, I literally was crazy. I was like uncontrollably crying. For one, I was the first one to do it in our school's history, and my goal was to be a 4-timer. And so that was another one. The other one is when I won my 4th, because I got done. There was like a bunch of us all wrestling at the same time, all the finalists at my weight class. And at the end, I pinned my guy, like in the first round. And when I get up, and they're like, and I'm like holding my hands up, you know, like the 4 and stuff. And you were there.
I was.
And they're like, everybody, the announcer in the big Memorial Coliseum, they're like, everybody point your attention to Matt 1. Hans Rockwell just completed his conquest or whatever for his 4th state title. Please give a standing round of applause or something like that. And no crap, dude. I swear, every person in that building was standing up and they were looking at me, dude. And I was just like looking around, and I saw so many people that I knew, because you could see everybody out there, you know. And I was like, just like going around, and I'm like, dude, I can see so many freaking people. And it was like, no shit. If I could go back to one moment in my life, it would be that moment, because I wanted to bask in it even more, dude. It was crazy, the feeling that I got. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, that's probably insane. I never even got to wrestle in the stadium. Bro.
Yeah, that part sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude. I never
It's
got
such
to
a
go know
legendary
that feeling,
thing.
because bro, like when I got 3rd, like people were still cheering me, but it just wasn't the same. It just felt like I was in like just
Felt like you were in a
yeah, I
good
felt like I was in a
tournament.
big home tournament or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, because like people were cheering, like they were like people were congratulating me. I mean, it was pretty cool because once I got off the mats, like some people asked me for a picture. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, I never, like my kid, like his name Mateo too, and he thinks you're really cool, and I was like, what? And I was like,
Where was
yeah.
that at?
No, that was after I won my got 3rd place my sophomore year.
Really?
Yes, and the guy had a camera and he took a picture real quick, and then I went over and talked to and like hugged mom and stuff, but like I mean that was a cool moment. I honestly didn't feel as hyped though, because like I was kind of just like, because I dominated the match, so like it didn't really feel super hype, you know. Like I bet how's your moment with your 3rd state title, bro?
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the coolest
You're
moments,
true.
bro.
That's true.
Like just you talking about that moment sounds insane.
Yeah,
That
okay.
sounds crazy.
This one was good. Honestly, all of them had like some sort of meaning, because the second one, I knew if I pinned my guy, we got a team trophy.
Team trophy. Oh my god.
And it was our
Everyone was
first-
pretty sick. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
every single one had like a big special moment, you know. First one, you know, first time winning it, and I was the first freshman to win it in our school. And then the second one, we had 9 guys in the tournament, and we had 7 in the semifinals.
Mhm.
And 2 of us had to wrestle our teammates in the semifinals. And so then me and my other teammate Gustavo make it to the finals, and we had to pin our guys in the finals to secure our first ever team trophy in
That's
school
sick.
history.
That's
And we both pin our guys, and I pinned my guy with 7 seconds left, and we would have lost by 1 point. And I pinned my guy, and I like celebrate, and I like dominated the guy. It was like 10-0, and then I pinned him finally. And so people were like kind of clowning on me with that one, and but they didn't know that we were gonna get our team trophy.
clinch the.
I felt bad because I like celebrated like pretty heavily, but I was just like, I was excited because I knew that we just got the team trophy. But anyways, the third one was really cool because that was my closest match. We went into overtime. I was originally going to go a weight class down because, you know, sometimes you avoid certain competition and stuff, and if you can make the weight class below, you try and do that. It's kind of normal in wrestling. And the guy above me was also a 2-time state champion, but he was a senior and I was a junior, and so we were both on track to get our 3rd state title. Well, then I lose my first match in the regular season, like high school season, because I didn't lose freshman or sophomore year. And then junior year, I lose to another state champion from a 5A school, big school. And then one of my teammates shows me on the, I think Twitter, that this guy that I'm talking about was talking mad shit about me on there. Well, I don't know exactly. I don't remember everything he was saying, but I just remember that he was talking shit. And it was like him and his teammates like tweeting to each other like, oh, the Hans lost and stuff, like this guy's fucking terrible and shit like that, kind of stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, motherfucker. And immediately fire lit under me. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking go up a weight class. And so I was like, I'm gonna wrestle, because I was planning on going down. And I was like, nah, I'm staying at this weight class because then I'm gonna wrestle this motherfucker. And we never wrestled each other until the state finals match. And no shit, this guy is like 6'3" at 126 pounds. He's so damn tall. I'm 5'8", 5'9" or something like that. I'm so short compared to this guy. And at that time, I wasn't even 5'8" or 5'9". I was like 5'6". So he's like 6 inches taller than me. And when we're wrestling, it literally feels like his legs are a million miles away. Well, anyways, it's 1-1, and we go into overtime. And this dude picks my leg up in an outside single. And I remember hearing my dad and Boar, because I used to do this move. I don't know what they call it. We call it the 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I think some people call it like the broomstick or something like that. And we
Can you come here?
you're gonna have to wait.
Oh.
And I hit the move on the side that I've never done it before, never practiced it or anything. I always did this move on my right leg, but he has my left one, and I hit it anyways. And I get him on his back and I pin him, and I immediately was like, "Fuck you!" or I said something like that, and it, like yelled it in his face because I pinned him, and then I like started like flexing and stuff. I had my get back moment, you know, and I like the video too because you can like see his family, which is honestly kind of sad. Like, it sucks. It's a part of sports, you know, and I understand like how he feels, but at the same time, like, bro was talking shit, and I see his parents. They're like, "Ah," and then. Oh, and they're like freaking out, like just devastated, and I'm just like, yeah. So that was a cool moment too. But what are
So
some?
my hypest moments? Honestly, mine might seem weird, or like dumb, but dude, so one of my actually I like this moment because this is kind of where like when he won his state titles, I was pretty young and like I knew wrestling, but I didn't understand what it meant, to be honest. Like, I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what he had to do to get there at all. Where I kind of saw glimpses was when AJ won. I saw I was in the wrestling room most of the time. I kind of saw, and I got to watch some more of his matches, and I was kind of like paying attention more. And when he won, it was kind of blew my mind more because I kind of understood what it was, and people were cheering the same exact way. But I actually understood this time, and I was a little, because I was only like 2 years older after. I don't know exactly how old I was. I think I was in 6th grade when he won.
I don't know.
I think when he was a senior, I think I was in 6th grade, and that's when I was wrestling in middle school. And so that's where I finally understood. I was like, whoa, this is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, and so that's like one of my craziest moments. I wouldn't say hype, but it was a cool, like, inspiring moment. And another one would have to be, this is a nerdy one. It's about One Piece.
Oh my
when
God.
Luffy goes, when Gear 5 was revealed, dude, that is the craziest moment I've ever seen. I've never.
Because you didn't envision.
I knew something was gonna happen. I didn't know what it was, and just like its reveal and that like his dough fruit not being what it actually was, like it was like the craziest reveal I've ever. I was like, it blew my fucking mind. I couldn't stop talking about it, but I had no one to talk about it with for a long time, and I was like, bro, like, and I was trying to get my friend to keep watching it because he was almost there, and I couldn't stop thinking about it for like a month because I was like, it was so crazy to me. Another one was probably when. This is when I got on Tapuria's hype train when he knocked out Max Holloway.
Bro,
That blew my mind.
We were watching that one too.
Yeah, we were watching that one at Brian's.
Yeah, Brian's.
That one blew my mind. I was like, that's when I hopped on his hype train out because I was pissed because he knocked out Volkanovski. Because I love Volkanovski because of his fights with Islam. And then he lost to Islam and I was super pissed and I was like, man. and then I wanted Volkanovski to finally win, and then Hans is talking about this guy, and then he's really good, and then
I
he has
had
good
bet
knockout
money
power. Yeah, he has good
several
knockout power,
times
and
on
I'm like,
Topuria.
no, Volkanovski's good, bro. No, he's good. And then he gets knocked out, and I was like, no. And then like I started thinking about Topuria, and I started looking at his fights. How he fought Josh Emmett, his fights before that. I'm like, dude, this guy's good.
I started watching
Yeah.
him when he beat Bryce Mitchell. I was like, damn. And he submitted Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah,
I was
he
like, whoa.
submitted.
I was like, this guy's good.
And they beat the hell out of Josh Emmett, 50-42, I think.
We were at
Something.
me and my wife were at Buffalo Wild Wings, and
Yeah.
I didn't know Topuria was fighting that night. And I look over and I was like, oh shit, Topuria's fighting. And I was like kind of on the hype, but not like that. And then when he beat the crap out of Josh Emmett, I was like,
It was
dude,
bad.
this guy's sick.
It was bad. But yeah, like, and then I kind of was getting on hype train, and then when he started talking to, like, wait, he kind of like is like Conor McGregor in that sense, like just the way he trash talks, and then he backs it up. Like it's just
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
It's
like,
hard,
It
dude.
made it even better when he knocked out Charles Oliveira, although that sucked. But like his hype and the way his trash talk just and how he backs it up is just so much aura behind it.
He was
bro.
low
It's
key
just-
pretty legendary with the Charles one because he was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do it to this guy.
Yeah,
a
he's like,
good
I
guy."
love him. He's awesome. He's like, but I'm gonna knock him out in the first round.
And he did.
And he did. I was like, oh my gosh. And he said he talks about how he loves Charles Oliveira. Now imagine if he goes against Patty Plymouth, someone he hates. Dude, he's gonna freaking kill him.
And him and his wife aren't together
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, please don't do my Gaethje, don't take the fight. I can't see
I know,
him
he's
done like this.
he's gonna knock Gaethje's head clean off or something.
Yeah, he's gonna kill
He's
Gaethje.
gonna decapitate him.
It's crazy, bro. I like it too because he's so small.
Yeah, he's actually not that big.
Yeah, he's 5'7",
He's 5'7",
dude.
He's 5'7", and he just has crazy power. And honestly, he doesn't really do too much with his stand.
Very simple.
Like he doesn't throw too much kicks.
I think what makes him so potent is that he's really good at setting up his power shots, and also he throws longer combos. Like
Yes.
most guys,
A lot of combos.
they kind of point fight. Not that they're going for points; they're trying to knock you out, but it's only like a couple of strikes, at most. And then he'll stand in there, and he's not throwing wild. He's throwing like 4 or 5 punch combos, and it's always the last punch on the combo that he's knocking dudes out. It's always like boom, 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 and then it comes up top, and that's when he gets you. It's like a 4 or 5 punch combo, and you never see anybody do that.
He is and also his legs kicks, his low leg kicks are
Yeah.
really good. Like when
He times them.
Yeah, he times them, and he always knocks them off balance. Like he did with Volkanovski, he knocked him off balance. Did it with Max
He doesn't
Holloway.
throw him a lot either.
Yeah,
but
he
he
doesn't
makes
throw
them
them very
count.
often. And when he throws them, it's a hard kick, and he knocks you off balance, and it twists you up, and then you get thinking about that, and that's when he gets you up top.
Yeah, his game plans are good, and he can take a shot.
Yeah,
Dude, he can get cracked.
He can't. I mean, he's gonna drop, but and then he recovered.
Yeah, and he knocked that guy
Not
out.
many people can do that. Yeah, recover and then also knock him out after.
And
that's
he was
wild.
up a weight class too
Yeah, he
on
was
short
up a weight
notice.
class. Yeah,
It was like a couple of weeks short notice, and he fights
Mhm.
that guy. His brother, I think, is fighting here soon.
yeah, he's not gonna fight. Topuria or the older one, Ilya is
Yeah.
not. Ilya's not gonna fight until
Next year.
Alexandre fights, and then he'll fight. He saw that. I was like, oh man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Islam
But
versus
I think it's
Jack
because his
Dillon
brother
Maddalena.
does it for him. That's why. Like his brother waits for him to fight. So
they can focus on each other.
So they can focus on each other, which I think is pretty cool. But just kind of sucks because I
Yeah, I
want
wanna
to
see
see
him
how
fight all the time.
I already know how good Ilya is. I want to see how good Alexandre is. Because
He looks like he has the same skill set, just minus the power.
I think he still has the power, but because Loki, I think in his fight with that he had last, I don't even think he was. I think he was just trying to show off.
Kinda, yeah.
Because he was just being not fancy, but he was just kind of showing his shit, and because he didn't really look like he was looking for the knockout shots. He was just kind of
Yeah.
doing his shit in there, and now I think he's gonna start trying to show off now, and that's why I want to see him fight. But he's fighting someone that's actually pretty good, kind of like a Ukrainian guy or something like that.
I don't
I
remember.
think the guy's pretty good though. He's only has 1 loss or something like that, and he's tough, but I think he should win. What's his name? Malcolm Wellmaker wants to fight him or whatever. Says
I don't think they'll make that fight because sometimes they don't like to make.
contenders. you
That's
know?
the problem though, is that they're both big names.
Yeah, they're both big. Well,
They don't do that.
Yeah, they're big names and they're coming up. You don't want to fight them so early.
Also, isn't Peyton Talbot at that weight class too?
Yeah.
That's 135, right?
Yeah, he is.
Bro, that's a crazy loaded weight class. That's Marab's weight class. Marab's weight class is so good. Like,
Yes,
that
man.
135-pound weight class is so good. Like, Peyton Talbot, did you see that his next fight is Henry Cejudo?
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't think that would be too bad for him.
that's
Yeah.
great. Well, because Henry's like, I think this is going to be his last
Yeah,
fight.
he's,
So I
but
I
he's
have
honestly
high
like
hopes.
where he's ranked. He's like the worst. He's right where he's ranked.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't be any higher.
Yeah. I
He could be.
a part of me feels like Payne's not going to win, though. Because
I think Martin
Henry
Batista is ranked below him. Martin Batista would beat Henry. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Henry is low-key really good.
he is.
Now, it's just a matter
Anymore?
of whether or not
Is he
he
now
still
still?
is. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because, dude, he doesn't have, like, holes in his game. Henry has no holes in his
Very,
game. You're either better at certain things than him or you're going to lose. Like, the reason why Marab beat him is because his wrestling is better than Henry. And he has a crazy gas tank. But Marab does that to everybody. But, like, Henry is literally has good stand-up, good wrestling. I would say his submissions aren't very good. Like, I don't think he has any submissions. But,
He doesn't even try him.
like, his grappling and striking is good. And that's all you need to be a good fighter. But is Peyton capable of doing that? Because in his, not this fight, but the last one before that, he showed that his wrestling is not good.
Yeah, he reminds me of like when Sean O'Malley was first starting.
Yeah, a little bit. I
Also,
also
like that slick striking and that power.
I also don't like how I was listening to him in the Ariel Helwani podcast. I listen to that like every day at work when I'm mowing and shit. And he's like almost too nonchalant, Payne Talbot, with his stuff. Like how he goes
Yeah.
about fighting.
Yeah.
And that part
Doesn't really have
is-
emotion.
yeah, that part kind of like rubs me wrong. I don't know how I feel about that because I've never like really seen anybody like that. It's like he doesn't care that much, and I don't know if that benefits him or, hinders him. I don't know, but I got that vibe from him in that interview. and
He's
I
a
was
little
like,
weird.
Yeah, he's an odd guy.
He's a little weird. Like I don't know, but I mean he's cool, but he's a little odd. I mean, because he has that weird ass tattoo too. Like who would ever get that tattoo on his
it's a weird
stomach?
one. The
It's
black
just
hole
completely
thing.
black hole. I'm just like that's weird.
Yeah, he's an
But-
odd guy. He's living in like a chick's house right now or something like that.
But isn't he dating? What's his name?
Frank Ocean.
Yeah, Frank Ocean.
I don't
Is
know
he
if he's
dating
dating
him? Or I don't know. I don't know if he was or not.
I don't know, but that's
I know they're
cool.
talking. Yeah.
They need to break up so Frank can come out with a damn new album already. I haven't
That'd
heard
be
any new music from this motherfucker forever.
That'd be sick. It'd be the best album.
I can already hear the lyrics now. I used to fight for you and you would fight for me. Or something like that. But, all right, man. It's been an hour, so I think we should probably cut it off at this
We
point.
can, yeah.
So, some of the things to take from this, please give us some feedback on this. I don't know how many people this is going to reach, but I've always wanted to do this for sure. I don't know about him, but when I brought it to him, he was super excited about it. We are still trying to decide a name. We'll probably put a name up on this, but it's not a for sure on whether or not we're going to stick with it. Leave a comment on things that you want us to talk about because that is super exciting. Is knowing like what kind of things you guys want us to talk about.
Because I'm willing to talk about anything.
Yeah, me too. I'll talk about anything. I don't care. Political. It could literally be anything. And we're brothers. Like we're very optimistic people. We're not like super stubborn and stuff. Like we're willing to talk about anything with each other. So if you guys have anything you want us to talk about, please let us know. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Subscribe. Okay, this is our first time ever attempting and doing this. First take. I don't even have another take on the thing. No editing. So please, if you're entertained, let us know. If you want us to improve in certain areas, let us know. You got anything to say?
No, just don't talk about my mess up at the start, alright? That's it.